Chelsea 4, Wolves 3. Chelsea go through to the next round. However, Chelsea's victory is mixed. First half was brilliant. Second half was diabolical, sabotage, and I don't know what to say. What we're going to do is break down the game, right? The good, the bad, the downright ugly. Gittens with an absolute worldie. Estevao with a lovely chip. Santos gets his first goal for Chelsea. But then we've got so many negatives. We need to break it down. But what I need from you lot is, number one, hit that like button. Number two, subscribe. We're super close to 44,000, like 500 people away. Be one of the nice people. Let's break this down. I think I need to start with the negatives. And then we're going to move on to the positives. Because Chelsea Football Club today are absolutely rising my blood pressure. I am far too young to be talking about blood pressure. I am far too young to be thinking about my cholesterol. Even though I haven't eaten anything, I feel like it's risen. What I am going to say is, Chelsea Football Club, you're going to be the death of me. Because it is not normal that 3-0 up, I am feeling so relieved, deflated after a 4-3 win. I've seen cracking goals, and we need to break it down. Let's start with the downright ugly. Long throws are an issue. And no matter what combination of players we play, the good, the bad, the downright ugly players, whatever combination we play, there's a problem. We panic, we struggle, the ball goes into the box, and everything around us is melting. Everything happens in slow motion. And that's exactly what happened to make it 3-2. The ball goes in, long throw. What ends up happening is they win the first ball, they win the second ball, and then it's a tap-in. You know, like, it's a brilliant strike, goes under Jurgensen's arms. Okay, some people can say Jurgensen should have done better. I'm one of those people. But game on. From a comfortable position, the fundamentals that you can't do have broken you again. And once again, we don't learn from it. What happens is, you go 4-2 up, Gittens scores a worldie, and we need to talk about it. We just switch off. And there's no other words to word it other than we switch off. We actively switch off. The TV, the remote was there. They pushed it off and they said, you know what, 4-2, we've won the game. Broski, you ain't won nothing. Because what happened from the kickoff is, a long ball, bounces again, Toussaint loses the first header, Josh loses it, Josh tries to slide in, someone's on the overlap, and voila, it's 4-3 and we are panic stations. Squeaky bum time at its finest. And now Liam Delap. Liam Delap, you have not played football for Chelsea for a while. Liam Delap, you have returned all of a sudden, and now Liam Delap, you believe it's appropriate behaviour to get a red card. Broski, this isn't Ipswich, this is Chelsea Football Club. You deserve to be suspended. I would fine you for your stupid behaviour. Because I don't know what he thinks he's doing on a yellow card, leading with his elbow. It is stupid behaviour. Now you're suspended for another game, and Chelsea Football Club get another red card, and Matisse has to keep his hair. No haircut for Matisse. Thank you very much. But in all essence, what is Liam Delap doing? Like, genuinely, what is Liam Delap doing? Because we are already under pressure. It's 3-2 at the time. Why on earth do you believe it is appropriate to go and leave something on a centre-back when you already have a yellow and you know the ref is watching you? It is stupid, it is lackluster, and in my opinion, he needs to be punished. Like, Maresca needs to punish him. Now we need to get into the bad. The switching off. You have a brilliant first half, right? Second half starts, Buonanote's on the ball, who I believe had a poor game. You know, first half, everyone's eating, everyone's cooking, everyone's eating. It's a lovely time. You know, it's one of those family gatherings where the table is full, everyone helped out. We all bring some food to the cookout. Everyone is super happy, right? It's a barbecue. Everyone's got the food. You know, the guests that came over have brought something. Your nan made something special even though she's not there. She wanted you to have a good time. Everyone's eating. Everyone's got a smile on their face. However, Buonanote decides not to show up in the first half, is anonymous, and in the second half, he just gives the ball away for no extensive reason. Like, I can't explain why Buonanote decided to give the ball away. Buonanote gives the ball away, they go through, they get the goal, and their confidence is up. No problem, mistakes happen. But what happens from there is literally something that I didn't like. The yellow card that George got, right, exemplifies not only George's behaviour when things go badly, the team's behaviour. This team goes into self-sabotage mode when we get punched in the face. A lot of people can say it's because it's a young team, Alex. They've never been in this situation. Nonsense. Common sense is meant to be common, right? Everyone should have it. You can't pick and choose when you're going to have it. And for me, George, he pulled your shirt. No problem, broski. Do you really need to retaliate? He pushed him. Didn't get booked for it. Kicked the ball away. Didn't get booked for it. Kicked it again a second time. You wasted 10 seconds. Guess what? They added on a minute. Like, what are you doing? Genuinely, it is stupid behavior. And he's not the only one, by the way. He's not the only one. Because the same thing can be said for Liam Delap. The same thing can be said for other players that came on and just picking up fights. A player went in hard on Lavia, right? Tosin has to play enforcer. So Tosin gets into, I think his name is Hee-Chan's face, and he pushes him, and then all of a sudden, a little scruffle. Broski, we're winning 3-1. Yes, you protect your player. I get you're protecting your boy. You don't need to put hands on him. You don't need to give them a reason. You don't need to give their crowd energy boost. Look, when you play under the lights in a night game, in a cup tie, you don't need the crowd amped up. You want to silence the crowd. They're about to sack their manager. What we've done today is buy the manager more time. So hopefully when we play him in 2 weeks' time, he's still the manager. And hopefully we can absolutely get Vito Pereira to sack. But it is what it is. Now it's time to get into the positives. I can't believe Chelsea 4, Wolves 3 happened, and I've spent the first 6 minutes of my review being so negative. But the reality is, the positives. Take a deep breath, relax, we're through to the next round, right? That's the only thing I can tell you. So hit the like button if you made it this far. 1,000 likes is what we're aiming for. Subscribe, but we've made it to the next round. And at the end of the day, there were 10 changes. And what did I say yesterday? I don't like when we make so many changes. It makes me feel uneasy. Making so many changes leads to mistakes and leads to topsy-turvy performances. But today, it wasn't due to changes. It was due to a halftime break. First half, they absolutely bopped Wolves off the pitch. Second half, not so much. But we're through. Smile. Now to break down the game. Gittens. Listen, I'm very harsh on Gittens. And a lot of you say, give him time, Alex. He needs time. And I always say one thing. It's not a quality issue. It's a mentality issue. He needs to attack his player. When we signed him, we went into Tesco, or in this case, a German supermarket, Dortmund, because they sell everything. And we said, look, we're going to buy him. We looked at the nutrients. Like normally, if you hit the gym, you look at the protein intake. You look at how much of it is, what's it called, calories per 100 gram. In this case, it's a footballer. So you look at it and you go, okay, he attacks players one-on-one. He's brave on the ball. Natural ball striker with left and right foot. You're like, oh, I like what I see. He came to Chelsea. None of that happened. Tonight, wow. Where do I start? His goal, confidence is on the roof, right? He gets the ball out of nowhere, outside of the boot, left foot, right foot, hits one post, goes in. That doesn't happen 3 weeks ago. His confidence was on the floor. The bar was on the floor. Brilliant. That's not even the best part of him today. In the first half, the assist for Tyreek George. He picks up the ball and gets his defender, square-footed, rips past him. Beautiful ball, cross box, tap in. People think that's easy. That's not. He's going at a quick pace. He went from his right foot to his left foot real quick, and he got his head up and got it a pinpoint delivery. Gittens, if you play like that, I need you to play for Chelsea Football Club. I don't need this level of production. I don't expect it. I never will. Purely based on the fact that I know what we signed. We signed the project. But what I want from you is bravery, tenacity, and aggression. You give me those 3 things, you're going to have a spot in my team. Especially when my options are Garnacho and Neto. Trust me on this one. Secondly, Santos. Santos' goal today and Santos' assist are the epitome of what we could have in Andre Santos. The first goal. We have a corner. The corner gets transitioned. The Wolves have the ball. Malo Gusto press as well. They hit the ball. We win a 50-50. It drops to Gittens. He takes a touch in. Santos takes the ball off him. Left foot strike. Brilliant goal. Exactly what we saw at Strasbourg. Late runs into the box. Long distance shooting. Aggressive midfielder. This is what we need from Santos. Then Santos absolutely bullied the defender. Jose Sarr gives the ball to his DM. Santos, on him like a rash. Honestly, on him like a rash. Wins the ball. Goes to Estevao. Estevao looks left, looks right. Chips it over the keeper. Happy days. Chelsea are 3-0. We're all happy. The smiles on our faces are beyond belief, right? It is exactly what you want to see. Estevao, by the way. What do I have to say about Steve? Steve is absolutely brilliant. Estevao is my wonder kid, right? Estevao is special. Estevao is everything you need in a wonder kid. In the sense that we all know this wasn't a great Steve game, but he leaves this game with a goal and a moment that we're going to look back on and say, wow. The finish is so cheeky. You wouldn't think this is an 18-year-old. The finish is so cocky. It's so, I am him. Like, he absolutely expressed himself with a smile on his face, beautiful chip, and we're in a happy place, man. I can't lie to you, I am very happy that we've got him. And I'm happy that he got subbed in the 61st minute and we saved a little bit of his legs. Maybe he gets a start against Tottenham. Genuinely. The other thing I want to talk about is Lavia. Our midfield, the backup midfield today was Santos and Lavia. Our starting midfield allegedly is Enzo and Caicedo. The one thing I'm going to reiterate and the one thing I'm going to say is we are very fortunate to have those four. A lot of people are going to say, what are you on about? Lavia's build-up today for that, I think it was the third goal, the George goal, right? He gets the ball, gives it to Jurgensen. Jurgensen gets the ball, gives it back to him in no man's land. He just beats the press like it's not there, goes to Buonanotte, goes out wide, and all of a sudden we're one-on-one with their fullback. They're running back in transition, and we're cooking with palm oil. Like, we are absolutely cooking with oil, and it is beautiful. Like, the goal was so simplistic, but it all happened from Lavia. And him and Santos had a good defense. The problem started arising in the second half when the wind went against us. And for me, Jurgensen made a brilliant save from Larson, but he didn't have a good game. But if he let that one in, it's 3-3. So I'm going to give him some praise for that save. But he did not have a good game. But this was the Kavkas View. I hope you lot enjoyed it. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy this type of content, this is the place for you guys. I've got some news regarding Enzo Maresca and the comments and the problems that he has about our team. The video's here. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed it. Peace out. I'm out. Bye.